What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that have microphone quality before early 2019. So as always guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Vapid GB200, which I customized / reviewed back in 2018 when it released. So the GB200 released with the Summer San Andreas Super Sports Series update in March of 2018, and is available from the Legendary Motorsport website for $940,000, which seems pretty expensive, but with how special of a car this is and the decent customization it offers, it's not too bad of a price at all, especially in the current GTL line economy. Now, in regards to performance, this car is in the sports class and unfortunately does suffer from these slow handling flags, which makes it go slower over bumps, which especially is not ideal for a rally car. And what's even more unfortunate is that on flat roads, this car actually drives pretty well, and I think it had tons of potential performance-wise, but unfortunately, the way it sits, it's roughly on the pace of some like OG sports cars like the Rapid GT, etc. Sort of like that 80th place range. Just not all that great, just a real shame. But anyways, in terms of what the GB200 is based on, is primarily based on the Ford RS200. I love how Rockstar gave it a similar name to the original, just a legendary car that was built to comply with Group B Rally FIA regulations, which required a road legal variant of the rally car to be made. So this thing was essentially a street legal rally car, which was just incredible, and they made over 140 of them that they sold to the public. Just amazing. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the GB200. Alright, GB200, let's do it. Alright, we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got fog light covers. I like that, not bad. Primary color there. You can remove the fog lights so if you want more like a clean look. Then you got a scoop splitter, which is a bit too like tuner race car-esque, at least to me. Then you got the exposed intercooler. So I guess maybe if you want to do like a street build out of it, these options might be a good option there. I think I'm gonna do the fog light covers. I kind of like that, and I think once we do like a different primary color, it's gonna look really good on there. So we'll do that. Rear diffuser. So that's a stock diffuser there, as you can see, and you can just remove it. Okay. Then you got a rally diffuser with the reinforcement brackets there. A little too big for my taste, and then with the tow hook. Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep the stock diffuser. I don't like any of these other options. Chassis. So you got the rally fog lights. Not a fan of the way it looks on this car. I feel like it just disrupts the whole line to the front end. Just kind of tacked on there. Then you can do a roll cage, secondary or primary. Then you can do a chrome roll cage, or you can do rally setup, which is the secondary cage with the rally fog lights. I guess we'll throw a primary cage in there, I guess. Engine, we'll max that out. Exhaust, you can do a twin. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. Lights, we'll leave the stock lights there. Liveries, so you got classic white stripes. You got the lower blue stripes of a GB200 there. Love that. Very nice. You got the classic blue stripes. Looks fantastic. You got the black stripes, which is very similar to Ken Block's RS200 that he had. You got the lower red stripes. You got the red rally. You got the Globe Oil 08. Blue rally. The different like rally style liveries. They're in a sprunk livery. Very cool. I think I'm gonna go with the lower blue stripes. I really like that look, so we'll do that. Mirrors, you got racing mirrors, carbon, and secondary. We're gonna do secondary, and you'll see why here shortly. Mud guards, I like that. Little mud flaps there. I think it looks fantastic. Gives you that rally car vibe. I love that look on this car. I think it looks awesome. Definitely do that. Plates. I'll do a blue plate, and I don't think I have a good plate for this one. Most of my plates are hidden with this that thing that Rockstar fixed supposedly. I got nothing for this one. I guess I'll just put my track plate on there. Respray. So for this one, primary color, I mean with blue, because the blue is part of a livery. I mean, silver would look okay, but to me, I mean, the white, it just needs to happen. So we'll do a metallic ice white, and then I want it to pop a little bit, so we'll throw a diamond blue pearl on there. It's also gonna transfer that pearl to the livery. Look at that. I think that just, look at that. Looks really, really good. Makes it pop quite a bit. So we'll do that. Secondary color is the little pinstripe you can see there on the side, and then you also have the mirrors, which we changed to secondary. You also have the edge of the fog lights. Okay, I think usually that would be secondary, but in this case, no, it was silver when we put it. That's so weird. So it's like a link to like the outer ring. That's very strange. Okay, and it's also your valve covers and some of the, I guess, intake or tubing there for the turbo. Interesting how they did that. Alright, so we're going to try to match this to the blue as best we can. I've already looked at these colors, and there's nothing that's that close. The closest you can kind of compare with the valve cover there is the best way to compare the colors. The closest is actually the one called light blue. This is going to be the closest by far. I've looked through all of them. You can see here racing blue is somewhat, but the problem is it's too dark, and you can really see here on the side it just stands out way too much. Mariner blue is pretty close as well, but I think it's just a little bit too much on like the silver side. To me, from a distance, I think the light blue definitely blends in the best. So we'll do that. So we got the blue mirrors. You can see, I mean, it looks really good. It doesn't look like it's out of place. I think it's a nice touch there. I think it blends pretty well. Trim color, so it's going to be your interior color, obviously. I think we could really only go either white, or what I think needs to happen is the blue. So we'll go here to light blue. Look at that. Oh, the white with the blue. That looks so cool, that contrast. I love that. And we got the white roll cage inside. We got white and blue inside, white and blue outside. Fantastic. Now, chrome before this car goes on the doors. Okay. Sun strips. So you can do the sun strip, which with the livery it gives you the blue GB200. Usually I don't do sun strips, but I think it looks really good on this car since it does have the blue. Kind of gives us a bit more blue up top, so we'll do that. Skirts, you can do the extensions, which I quite like. Kind of squares off that area down there, so we'll do that. Spoiler upgrades, you have a roof spoiler. Then you got a rally spoiler, and then a super downforce spoiler, super duper. But we'll do the roof spoiler, why not? Suspension, so this is the controversial one. You know, this is a rally car. Technically you really shouldn't lower it. Oh my god, you're lowering a rally car, how could you? It's GTA, it's not that big of a deal, and honestly, I mean, it lowers, but I mean, it's not like slammed. So I just love the look of this car, just a little bit lower. I'm not gonna go full race suspension, but I do want to lower it a little bit. I think like either sport or competition. I mean, it's close enough already. I think sport is fine, so we'll do that. Transmission, trunk. So you have a smooth trunk, so if you want to get rid of the vents. Then you got the rally cross, which gives you the headlight covers. So now you have no lights at all. No fog lights, no headlights. I covered the bottom lights earlier, the fog lights. So rally cross smooth. Then you got the vented rally cross 2, and then scoop. Then you got the vented rally cross 3. Vented scoop, and then carbon variations. Well, carbon is only 2 options. It's carbon smooth and rally cross carbon. So my favorite hood is going to be the vented rally cross, but for some reason Rockstar doesn't let you apply this one with the headlights. Why, Rockstar? It's annoying. And honestly, I don't like the way this hood scoop looks, if I'm being honest. And this one with the vents doesn't look too bad, but I don't know. I feel like the stock one looks better to me, at least. I don't know, it's a tough decision there. Well, I guess we'll do this one. Yeah, why not? Alright, we'll do that one. I really wanted this one, but unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to get rid of my headlights, so kind of had no choice there. Turbo upgrade, wheels. So for this one, I want to go to the track category. And I want to put the wheels, if you go here to the blacktop blender, these are actually pretty similar to the ones Ken Block had on his RS200. So I absolutely love these. So we'll do that. Wheel color, we'll go with the frost white. Look at that! Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I'm in love. That's beautiful. That looks really, really solid, man. The white with the blue with the white wheels. Oh my god. Windows, we won't tint them, just so we can have, you know, that blue contrast showing as much as possible, in the engine bay as well. And that's everything there. All right, exit to ground, take it for a drive. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. I love that. Look at that. Wow. First person, the blue interior. Oh, this is nice. Honestly, my light blue secondary, unless you point out to somebody, they won't really notice at first to like look for it. So I think that's like kind of the goal. All right, floor it. So like I was talking about earlier in the video, unfortunately, I know that this car does have the slow handling flags, which really impacts its driving experience. It just is what it is. So, you know, you hear the engine skipping around over the bumps and such. So I'm not gonna keep talking about that too much, you know, about the whole handling flag thing, but because of that, it's just not that great of a car to drive, and it's pretty slow because of that, which is unfortunate, because it does feel like, you know, when you drive it on smooth roads where you eliminate most of the handling flag, you know, the handling flags holding you back, it does actually drive pretty nice on smooth roads. So that kind of like shows you how it would drive without that, and it actually drives really nice on those, which is a shame, but it just is what it is. But still looks fantastic, sounds pretty good too, so at least there's that. The funny thing is that it's still decently quick even with those flags, so I can't even imagine how fast it would be without that. This poor little car is handicapped. Alright, let's go ahead and pull over and open all the doors and stuff. Pull over right here. Oh, it looks so good. Man, I love the way that turned out. Alright, vehicles, preferences, doors, all, and nice. Everything opens up. So the headlights go with the hood. Interesting. Okay. Got the spare tire in there, which is the stock one. So if you want to have that match, you probably should keep the stocks. Or I think the Cosmo Mark IIs are pretty close, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And you got the interior, of course. Fantastic. And then here you have this whole clamshell that opens up. I love this, man. This is just so cool. I love this detail. And you got the, you know, entire engine exposed there. Got the pulleys, the belt, and this model, I believe all that does actually spin. If we go to preferences and we go to remote functions and on. Yep, there you go. See the belt and the pulleys moving. Love that detail. I believe the turbo on this one also. Yep, look at that. Ah, that's so cool. I love that. Details like that. I mean, I feel like Rockstar has kind of strayed away from that detail. Some cars they still do it, newer DLC cars, but it seems like they handpick them, so they don't put that much detail into like all the cars from DLCs, like they used to. I feel like, you know, 2018, 2019, 2017, they were really trying to put more effort, but unfortunately we had to deal with their experimenting of fixing curb boosting. But yeah, man, I love this car. Oh, the headlights even aimed down with that. That's so cool, because the lights actually, that's sick. What if we, let me go ahead and close this. We should see the light beams go back up with it. I always go to the wrong area. There we go. Preferences, none. Nice. Yeah, just, I mean, honestly, this car is so special with the detail, the customization, certain parts, except this hood area, please, Rockstar. Except for that, the rest of the car, it is wow. And the way it looks, the customization, the exhaust note, the details, the interior, the fact that everything opens up, it's just such a good looking car, and it's an iconic, legendary little car as well, you know, being based on the Ford RS200. So highly recommend this one if you don't own it. It's not the best thing to drive because of the handling flags, but it is a looker, and it's just a really cool little car. Absolutely love it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and as always, definitely let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize that I haven't done yet from early 2019 and older. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.